Hello and welcome to Texans Talk Money. I'm Kyla, your host and a peer financial coach at Texan Smart. Every episode, we will be joined by another peer financial coach from my office, where we will be navigating all the roads on how to handle your money as a college student. So sit back and get your wallets ready to be Texan Smart. Hey y'all, and welcome back to Texans Talk Money. I don't know if this is your first episode or if you're tuning back in from our long, kind of a small hiatus, I guess, over December break. But today we are back, we are in full force, and there are so many new things for y'all to hear about. Actually, two new things are sitting with me in this room right now, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So,
hey y'all, I am Kaiten. I'm a sophomore ag communications major, and I'm taking on a co-host position for the semester, and then eventually taking over when Kyla so sadly graduates and leaves us.
That's something I haven't talked about yet, but we'll talk about it sometime.
Oh, exposed.
Hey guys, I'm Cyan. I'm a freshman accounting major, and I'm helping out with the social media at Texan Smart, and I'm also a part of the BSM on campus. So,
well, I am very grateful to have y'all here with me today, and I think this is going to be a great episode. It's something we kind of have talked about since the semester started, I guess. We're going to be talking about financial personalities. I don't know about y'all, but I love personality tests. I have so many. We were talking about this beforehand, and I don't know if y'all have ever taken like an Enneagram test or like the Myers-Briggs test, but so fun. I've taken so many of them. I feel like I know so much about myself that I might not want to know about myself, but it helps me in the long run, you know? I don't know. Do y'all take a lot of personality tests?
I take the BuzzFeed, like, what Disney princess am I? Because I love to find out that I'm like Aurora or Mulan, and I feel so fancy.
The empowerment there.
Disney princesses really do it for me sometimes. Or like, what's my personality as a pizza or whatever?
Yeah.
Pizza?
I don't know. BuzzFeed, they have some fun quizzes.
Honestly, but today I think it's a really interesting one because it'll help you out in the long run whenever you are, I guess, you're planning your stuff in the future and you want to know how to deal with your finances. Like, you learn a little bit about your habits, and so that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today. And the one that we're looking at is called Discover Your Financial Personality. It was created by the source, I think it was called Marcus by Goldman Sachs. And this personality test was made with the people who also created the Myers-Briggs personality test. So like the four-lettered personalities, like I'm an INFJ. So that's a little bit about me, but it's the people who created those super popular ones and just kind of found the habits with personalities. It's, I don't know, probably 10, 15 questions. Do y'all remember?
Somewhere like that, yeah.
It was not overwhelming at all.
It's really simple, and it'll be linked in the description of this episode. No affiliates. It's just something that y'all should totally go check out because I know it helped me out a lot. I feel like I figured out a lot about myself reading it that I didn't realize before, but made sense after I read it. So yeah, let's dive into the 4 personality tests, or the personalities that this test kind of categorizes you in. I know, Kaiten, I think you have the first one.
Before we do that, do we want to mention the question segment of our podcast?
You are so right. We have this brand new segment that we're introducing this season. It's a little question segment, and we are taking your comments from on our Instagram. We are taking polls, not polls, what are they called? Like little question things that you have on your story. People answer them. And the one we're doing today is, I guess, Kaiten, you want to introduce it?
So we asked on Instagram, like Kyla mentioned, and one that we thought was a super good one to answer on the podcast is things to bring to a Texan Smart PFC coaching session.
I love that question so much. What are y'all's thoughts on that one?
Pen, pencil, something to take notes with if you're a notes taker. I know I am super forgetful, so I definitely need a pen, pencil, and paper or something. Even my phone to just type down little notes on, especially when it comes to money and things, because I will zone out and get overwhelmed.
Siam?
I think Kaiten probably mentioned a lot of the things that, but I mean, you also have to be vulnerable when you come in to be able to
That's a great one.
share all your financial stuff that you go through pretty much on a daily basis.
It's intimidating, I feel like, but I promise we're nice.
We're lovely people, and there's so many different people in our office that you can come talk to, so many different backgrounds, and you'll find someone that you can connect with
100%.
and have that bit of vulnerability with, because bringing that, like Cyan said, is such a huge part of what we do. We have to be able to be vulnerable because finances, scary topic. I don't want to share it with just about everybody, but
yeah,
I agree.
So I guess we can get back to
There we go.
the
Yes.
personalities now. Like, I completely glossed over that. I'm sorry, y'all. But so, like, Kaiten again is taking over the first personality that we're going to be talking about.
So this is the first one, and actually the one that I got when I took the quiz, but we'll get back to that later on. It is a confident money manager. Pardon that. So kind of like an overview of what it is typically you're a detailed planner. You are very good at keeping up with budgets and long-term goal plans. And honestly, you probably already have a budget or some kind of financial planning in place. Some of those strengths tend to be like I said, the long-term thinking skills, which just kind of means like you see the big picture and the small like steps along the way. So you can kind of see that process all the way through. And they're typically very good detailed planners. Some of those challenges tend to be that they overanalyze and overthink, which causes so much more stress on yourself and those purchases because, like we said, finances are already so scary. So that is a very big challenge for this personality, I guess. We had kind of discussed some ways to work on these challenges. Some of the ones that I thought were really good for this is like live a little. Learn to live just a little bit without overindulging yourself and getting like into those bad spending habits and things like that. Respect your budget, but sometimes a little sweet treat is okay to kind of give yourself some comfortability with that money. And like I said, focus on the big picture and that every little penny is helping. It is okay to not be at your $1,000 goal a month into the semester. Like, every penny that you're putting in there is something that you're doing that's putting you better off than if you didn't save it all.
Yeah, I know this is the one I ended up getting on the personality type or on the test, and I totally agree with what they had to say. I am the type of person who will contemplate buying something for a month and I just won't end up getting it. Like, it's not worth it. It doesn't fit. I can't have any wiggle room in my budget, and sometimes I just need to relax a little bit.
You don't have to be perfect. It's okay to be human and make a few spending purchases.
Which is, yeah, always great to note. If you're like that out there, it's okay. We can relax a little bit, and if you have issues relaxing, you can come talk to us. We can help you figure out some wiggle room in your budget if you want to have like a little treat for yourself.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
So my personality that I'm talking about today is the laid-back balancer. They are heart-led financial planners, which just kind of means like if they want to buy something on this random day, then they will go buy it. Or if they want to save money, they just save money. They don't really have a plan. But the strengths are that they are very confident with their money. I guess if you go out and just every once in a while spend money, you have to be pretty confident that you have the money to spend.
Definitely.
And they're very charitable. So they like giving money. Like, I know a big example of this is like when you go to Walmart and there's the Red Cross. Yeah. Where you drop all your change into the buckets.
Oh, like the Santa Claus people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They will just randomly put like $5-10 in there. But some things that they kind of struggle with are that they have a hard time with budgeting just because they don't know what they're going to spend their money on. And they can, if they do have a budget, they have a lot of missing pieces to it because they just don't know exactly what they've spent money on. And they're very indecisive people. So some ways that they can work on these, they can find someone to help them plan, or like a financial planner, to help them keep up to date with their finances. And they can challenge yourself to save a little bit of money for future stuff that they can, in the long term get to. So
I know you said you got this. Do you agree with what it has to say? Like, do you find missing pieces in your budget? Do you find like you're like a very confident person with your money? I guess, I don't know. Just curious.
I do like to plan a little bit. I am kind of heart-led as well. Every once in a while, I'll just go on a spending spree. Like, I'll go to, I don't know, one of the stores around here, like JCPenney or something.
Yeah.
And then I end up spending like $50. And then I'll stop spending money for like a month or so.
Put yourself in money jail.
Yeah. And then I'll go out and spend some more money. So, I mean, a little bit like that, yeah.
Yeah. I know the one that I did a little bit of research on is called the Value-Based Planner. This person is a very, very careful planner. They're super long-term thinkers, and I think they're kind of the opposite of the one Cyan had. Mm-hmm. And these value-based planners, they make decisions based on their personal values, the things that are important to them, that have like a matter to their life, like their family, their friends, their job, their house, their life. Like, they've put a lot of importance on those things. So their strengths are they're long-term planners. They really do have an interest in money management planning, and they love lending a helping hand to their friends, like people that might need some help spending, or like y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't get the words out. They need
like someone forgot their like credit card. Is that what you're kind of going for?
Thank you. Okay. That is like lend out a helping hand to a friend. They're not afraid to give out a little bit. But there are some challenges to these personalities types. They deal with a daily disinterest of like the day-to-day budgeting. Like they're long-term thinkers. They think in macro and not micro. I'm using economic terms here, but
yeah.
But
little Google research.
Making quick sudden decisions and not thinking things through very carefully. And like Cyan's, they might have like missing pieces to their budgets. But there's a few different ways that you can work on these challenges. I think a great one is to set a reminder on your phone to go and look at your budget, look at your daily spendings, go look at that bank account and figure out like what you're spending on, like plan out that budget, maybe be a little more detailed with it. Also, quick decisions, it might be a little harder to slow down whenever you're buying things. So a great thing, I know what I do, is I like to set things in my Amazon cart and I look at it for a little bit, and then I end up going and buying it down the road when I see that there's value to it in my life. Or maybe big spending would be like buying a car. If you see value to it in the long term, but you might not have the budget for it right now, you might need to think a little bit on buying that car before you go and buy the car. And then finally, since you might be a little less detailed oriented, or not less detail oriented, but like you don't think on the day-to-day basis, you might want to see somebody who can help you, like a financial advisor. I know if you don't have like the means to get a financial advisor, going to a trusted friend, a parent, a family member, people that you can go talk to, maybe they can help you sort things through on a day-to-day basis. Like us PFCs, us peer financial coaches, that's kind of what we're here to do. We're here to help if you need to go look at a more detailed version of your budget so that you can figure things out in the long run, or like better out in the long run.
Yeah, it's our entire job.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, sorry. I was like waiting for my intro, man. So kind of our last one that the test covers at least is short-term strategist. So again, what it is, they are careful planners, but they are very confident in one's financial abilities. Their strengths is that they care super deeply about their finances. I guess that could also kind of be a fault to an extent, but they have very careful planning skills. So the detail orientation is there. They make sure that budget is on point. They make sure everything that they need is there so they do not miss a payment or anything. Like, they're the people who have emergency funds when it comes to careful planning. They do, however, I guess I kind of contradict myself here, they do sometimes struggle with keeping up with the details. they careful plan it, but sometimes they just forget those details.
Sometimes the things slip your mind and you just forget about it sometimes.
You think too hard about things and you forget the little bitties.
Well, life is busy, so.
Amen.
Yeah.
They tend to lean towards more broad budgets and plans, even though they are these careful thinkers. I guess that's just because they are more of a short-term goal type thing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
A thing that I think would be really helpful with that is like coming up with a fun way to keep up with those little details that don't overwhelm you. I know when me and Kyla had talked about that would be super fun is like envelope budgeting, which I think are we hitting on that in an episode or?
That will definitely be coming up this semester. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be a really fun episode.
We are so excited to film that one. But yeah, like envelope budgeting, it's just something fun to kind of keep up with those little bitties and make sure your money is going where it needs to go.
So now that we've kind of gotten all through the 4 different personality types, we all 3 have ours. I know we made everybody in the office take theirs, and a lot of us got some pretty similar ones. So y'all want to just say the ones y'all had, and do y'all agree with what y'all have? Do you not agree? A little bit of a, I don't know.
Yeah. You want to go first or you want me to?
Sure. I got confident money manager, which I kind of have beef with that. I am not a detailed planner in the slightest. I am so careless with details, and that is just, it is a fault of mine, and I admit that. But I also have never kept up with a budget unless it was for a grade. Like I had to do it for a class last semester, so I definitely did it then. It did open my eyes, and I probably should keep a budget, especially considering that I work at Texan Smart. But I will give it to him that I am a financial planner, I guess, in quotations, when it comes to the fact that I am religiously checking my bank account and like when I'm getting paid, what things are coming out, making sure my subscriptions are on track. So like, yes, I agree with it. But I like to overindulge sometimes. I love to give myself a little sweet treat on a Friday or at 8 o'clock in the morning when I actually went to class, like things like that.
Yeah. Well, there you go. See, like, there can be, like, little contradictions to, like, what the personalities are. We're not confined to a box. We're people.
We are humans.
I got the laid-back balancer, and I don't really think I totally agree with it. There are some things where I'm like, yeah, that's definitely me. But I also think I'm a little bit of the value-based planner as well, because I do like to plan, and like Kaiten said, I do like to check my, like when I get paid and stuff like that, see that it actually went to my bank account. And I also like to just see that I have enough money in my checking so I can buy something without like going into the red. Because I have a debit account, so.
That withdrawal charge will get you.
Yeah.
I know I hardcore agree with mine. I got the confident money manager. I feel like so many little details in there like match up to who I am and all the other personality tests I've ever taken. I am very much like I feel like I like to be a detailed oriented person. I probably have about 3 different places you can find my budget at. So there's many different places where I can go look at what I have and like where it's going, even though it's all the same information. I just like having it in multiple places. I agree with a lot of the challenges. I definitely overthink and stress out about purchases. Even if I've never made the purchase, I will overthink them. Here's one thing. I have this pair of jeans in my Amazon cart right now that have been in there for about 2 months. And I've wanted to buy them. They're like super cute, like palazzo jeans. I don't know if anybody knows what the palazzo pants are, or I might just be crazy, but I love my palazzo pants and I've been looking at them for a long time and I have yet to buy them, but my paycheck's coming in, so I'm probably gonna buy them.
She was sitting in office next to me and was like, look at how cute these pants are. I'm gonna put them in my Amazon cart and wait until payday, and it's been like 4 paydays. And she just has not, and it's kind of humorous to watch, I'll admit.
Yeah, but I definitely agree with the one I got.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready for the updates for the office?
I think we are, Cyan. I think we are definitely ready for those updates.
All right. Update number 1. Upcoming is Family Feud on February 21st and the Thompson Student Center from 2 to 3 p.m. And then we have our cash cart on the 26th of February. February. Yes. At 3 o'clock. So, check us out.
Definitely go check us out. If you are on the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, we'll have signs posted in probably just about every academic building there is, or you could check out our Instagram at Texan Smart. You can check out our Facebook, our little website corner on the Tarleton website. We'll have everything posted everywhere. So wherever you are, you will be able to find what we're doing.
It is going to be so fun. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out because I know we in the office are so excited about all these things.
Yes, we can't wait for y'all to come out and join us, and we can't wait to put them on. I think our last event that we had was Texan Bingo, and I think it went amazing, and we're probably going to have some more soon.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for that. Well, I think that's all we have for y'all today. Cyan and Kaiten, thank y'all for coming on. And Kaiten, we will see you back next week and all the episodes moving forward, which is great.
So exciting.
And for all you listeners out there, don't forget, be well, be ready, be Texan Smart. We'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.